Well, hello there, my fellow brothers, sisters, gamers, and anime lovers. I can't believe that Poppy is still going on strong, and we got our favorite President's Play Horror games is back. So this was released 2 days ago. So yeah, it took me a while to get back here, and I've been really busy. Believe me, I've been working on a lot of stuff. But I digress. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. It's really up to you. And let's try not and prolong this. This is 44 minutes. I will not waste your time with a long-ass intro. Let's start this as President Play Horror Games, screaming at this terrifying chapter. US President's Play, Poppy Playtime, Chapter 4. So I think it's not over yet. I wonder how long are they gonna stretch this out. Will Poppy Playtime be the competitor for FNAF? Let's find out.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He's just going to town.
And oh my God. The eye in the sky subliminals is like a Bill Clinton.
That was weird. I watched someone else that I follow. I'm not gonna pause for long. Gary, who played this game, I joined his stream, and let's just say that one enemy is really annoying at times. Let's see if it will affect the presidents.
Conspiracy.
Mr. Robot Man pulling up to the factory playing Fetty Wap on a JBL speaker.
The yearly tradition is back. Welcome to Poppy Playtime.
Yearly
Chapter 4.
tradition.
Did it include a warranty for this overprotective security system?
I guess the only way we're going to find out is by finding out.
Wait, where's our gas station clerk?
Morgan? He's on vacation. He FaceTimed me earlier.
All right, Joe, listen. If Donald breaks anything, I'm putting him in a proton pack.
He said he'd miss you the most, Donald.
You're not a Ghostbuster.
We got another 90s commercial.
Is this more Playtime propaganda?
Looks just about like it.
Oh goodness, now
Stop
they got
motion.
their hands on silly putty.
Kids will literally eat this up.
Doughy?
Can't lie, the jingle goes hard.
I would have wanted this as a kid.
Doughy!
Let me guess, Playtime poisoned the Play-Doh or something.
I'm just loving the commercial so far.
It's so reminiscent
And
of
it's
the
starting
old
to glitch
advertisement, in all honesty.
Big fan of whatever this is.
Not a big fan of the footage right now. And we got tapes melting together.
2 for $9.99 is kind of a steal, though. I might buy one even.
Modern-day Lathe Pierre here.
Oh, we got what the...
What was that? Looking like the tar monster. Huh?
Found footage? Oh, it's a Christmas Day recording.
I'm hearing the smiling critters play in the background.
I knew it. This is the one I wanted.
Glad he's joyous, very joyous.
Card too, dear. Open the card.
Huggy invites you?
Willy Wonka? Were they recruiting these kids or
Huggy,
something?
huh?
I don't like where
I
this is
don't want to
going.
go with Huggy.
Yeah, I really don't like this anymore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
We all know
whoa.
how
What
this
was that?
thing goes.
Oh, we're literally already in the factory.
Don't wander off. Stay right here with them.
And of course, he's got
Oh,
glue in his
no.
ears.
Something's about to pop off. I just know it.
He's not listening to a thing I say, is he?
Not even a little bit.
This seems like a dangerous area to leave your kid unattended.
Yeah.
He's going to fall in the vat, isn't he? They keep focusing on it.
So he's
There's
gonna
no
get
way.
the Joker
Yeah, I'm thinking the exact same
origin
thing.
Step
story.
away, Jack. You ingot, you
Why?
did this to yourself.
Look at the top. He's dangling.
How the
Kids,
hell that
this
happened?
is why you need to listen to your parents.
Is he falling?
Yeah, he's gone.
This was a very preventable situation, and now you're pancake batter.
Oh, wow. And just like that, we start the chapter.
Round of applause for Poppy Playtime's ability to set the stakes.
How do you
They've
fall
always
over
had
the
talent
railing?
directing
He's
suspense.
shorter
Let's
than
see
the
if the game
railing,
can follow up with the intro.
or
It's
at
a
least
shame that the parents in this
slightly above
universe
it a
have as
bit.
many brain cells as Doughy himself.
No, no, no.
Unless you're leaning over.
Dang, right back into it?
Izzy, I'm coming.
I thought we were at the top,
Listen.
at the end of last
Go on
chapter.
ahead. Don't wait for me. I won't leave Kissy behind, and I won't sacrifice our plan. Not because of
We got a plan?
me.
That's what I'm saying. What are we even doing?
Be careful. Down here, it's
Was there a budget increase? She looks so HD.
it's not
Yup.
like anything you've seen above.
She's more
Tell us
glossy.
more.
It's not trying to hide what it is. It's hell. And Playtime wanted it to be.
What are these executives smoking?
But we have allies down here.
We do?
Get to them.
Oh, look behind her.
So
We
there's
got
a
whole
safe.
warehouse.
Are you serious, Poppy? Jeez, this factory just doesn't end.
Who greenlit this project?
The orphans? Poppy, we're here 10 years later. They're probably all in their late teens.
Assuming that they're still alive.
What was that
The hour of
sound?
joy killed the innocent and the guilty.
So I'm still a bit confused on what exactly is going on anymore.
Let's hear it.
So Poppy had a plan to save the orphans, right? Why are the orphans even down here in the first place? Didn't they kill everyone?
From my understanding, all the orphans are toys.
Right, I get that. Grab the crate. Looks like we found our new mechanic in this game.
Now, I'm not sure if that means every human orphan is dead or not, but Poppy seems stern on this whole mission.
Well, catnap was the last obstacle in the way of the prototype. Why don't we just pull the Band-Aid off and fight the prototype now instead of saving some theoretical orphans?
Say what you just said, but put it into the terms of the real world.
I'm not a fart-sniffing hyena, Joe. I have a morality compass.
These are textures and polygons.
A stuffed animal just doesn't land on my compass, Joe.
Way to break the illusion, you two.
To prison. You know, I
Way to
remember
go,
when we were in
immersion.
a toy factory running away from a cuddly toy.
I do too.
What
And the sound is
incarnation
not helping.
constitutes a toy factory to have Alcatraz buried in the depths?
We're beyond the veil, Donald. This clearly isn't a toy factory anymore.
It's a laboratory.
Obvious answer is obvious, Joe.
Shoot at the wrong thing? I'm going to avoid a joke and just stay quiet.
I wasn't even thinking that, Barack. You're kind of just bringing it upon yourself at this point.
I really try to predict when Donald
Don't
is going
harm
to say something about
yourself
it.
or
and it just
other
ends up
employees, oh
backfiring.
boy.
While you two lug nuts were talking about middle school jokes, I've discovered a key feature with this new fireball hand. We can light things on fire.
Obvious feature is obvious.
Not obvious enough, otherwise we would have already been halfway to the toy penitentiary.
This is going to be a very long game if we can't keep it together for more than 30 seconds.
It's going to be a very long game.
I know they're
regardless.
flares, but
Oh my
they look like
goodness.
fireballs
Are you guys
now.
seeing what I'm seeing?
Are these all
The
toys?
prison?
Just a massive dump of what the factory didn't sell?
That's too enthusiastic for this game,
Or
Barack,
the
and you know
bodies.
that.
These aren't just fluff and stuff because I saw one hit the gritty in the crosswalk.
Oh boy.
Yep. Shouldn't have assumed that we would have safe travels.
I'm hearing
and
something.
This isn't even the prison yet. We're just standing in the trash heap from Toy Story 3. What?
We just got flashbang.
Well, now the prototype knows we're
Okay,
here.
okay, what
It's
the hell?
too bright. Wait, they're closing the door. Come out here and face me like a man.
That thing is sealed
Don't
shut.
tell me
Oh,
there's...
it's about to pop off,
Uh-oh.
isn't it? Yep, knew it.
Oh,
Was that a
freak.
spider monkey or something?
You might
Is
want
that-
to keep running.
There's multiple coming out of the woodwork.
Are those
And
hot
they're
kissies?
jumping.
15 after you done.
How do they keep chasing me? Look at the way they're
Oh,
jumping.
goodness.
Start popping those
Like
caps,
howler
Donald. They're
monkeys.
not just going to magically stop. Or maybe they are.
Are we
Run,
good?
run.
Are we good? Yeah, we're good.
I wonder if that thing is going to open. I guess not.
Is this the way we gotta go? Hold on, let me step on all of these corpses really quickly.
Do it fast because something tells me that those creatures aren't too far behind.
Oh joy, this
Ollie.
gimmick again.
At least we get to talk to our friend Ollie.
Hey, it's me again, Ollie.
What happened to your jolly tone?
I wanted to talk to you
Signal's breaking up.
before you go inside. Everything you've seen out here, the piles, the dead,
There were a lot of them.
all came from inside.
We got a graveyard down here too?
Believe me, everything Poppy said about this place is true.
Wasn't doubting it.
It's hell. But she also hasn't seen it like I have. It's worse now.
Ollie, how do I open this door?
Worse than ever.
I had a theory about Ollie being the prototype because in Chapter 3, his voice is strangely upbeat for someone going through the apocalypse right now. It's like you still have this happy, fun tune to it, but now I think it's acting. Because how did you turn from happy to now it feels like it's a morbid... Now you're behaving like this. Either something happened to cause him to change his tune, or maybe he's just learning how to change his voice. Because we all know in Chapter 3, we found out the prototype can mimic a voice.
Or don't answer, that's cool
Or
too.
voices.
Try to stay safe. Please,
Easier
We'll
said than
try,
done.
Ollie.
don't let your guard down for even a second.
We won't.
I'll try to help you when I can.
Dang, he sounded really stressed out.
Did you notice
Yeah.
how different Ollie's voice was from the 3rd chapter and
Yup.
the 4th chapter?
Yup.
You don't find that suspicious?
Why are you running around in circles?
Because I'm trying to figure out why a child has a different voice, you crouton.
As always, interesting choice of free will.
We got a letter here. And a corpse, of course. You know, this might be the
It's
first
still
one
a
of this
body,
game
though.
so far.
I'd be surprised if we weren't expecting these bodies.
We cannot be serious right now.
One yap session later.
Thanks for the useless letter, Corpsey. I'll be sure to ignore it just as you've been ignored.
In case we skipped it, that was a letter regarding the situation in this prison, presumably by one of the inmates.
Very depressing. Talked about trying to help others in any way they can, even knowing her life was done for.
I'm just going to say this right now. The hour of joy was deserved.
Okay, I don't know about that one.
Kind of hard to defend the employees when there's a pile of limbs as pillow pets.
You know you're on the wrong side of the argument when Joe is disagreeing with you.
Hopefully we can finally make progress up here.
Sheesh, what the hell is that?
I'm just going to take this and leave you to
Hold
whatever
on.
is going on in
was
here.
that a skull or something? Stuffed into a stuffed animal?
I'm just going to take this
Yup.
and leave.
It's a rib cage and a skull, and I think that's kind of flesh in the eyes. Oh my gosh, is it still decomposed? It's stuffed in the toilet, and there's a Huggy face down there. I can see the Huggy color and his eye and kind of his mouth, I think. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it.
Leave you to whatever is going on in here.
Man's whole skull was the size of the toilet. That's how you know it got nasty in there.
All right, let's watch this tape here. If it's boring, I'm kicking the TV.
Hey, Cole. Hey, Norm. 2 o'clock, huh? Best time of the day? Yeah.
Prison guards?
So, what block are you again?
They're nothing to the world's best security
I
guard.
hear much about that one.
Shh, Donnie.
High security? Highest security. Cushy. No, we getting the East? Toys banging on the walls.
Oh boy.
Maybe because they aren't toys, you sickos. I hope the prototype sliced you in half.
It goes all day and night. And it just wears on you, you know?
Then quit.
I'd kill for a little security. And quiet.
Is this a pity party?
Right. Know what we get in the North? Things. Whatever they aren't people anymore. Their cells might as well be cages.
That's what a cell is. Do you understand the monstrosity of this now?
Yup.
Twisted. Just instincts and anger. That's all that's left of them.
Do you guys have conscience?
At least then it's not like yelling at your own kids for them to be quiet, though, you know? I mean, if you had to listen to them...
What the?
What's that in the background?
Great. So much for our 2 o'clock. Yeah, we really do have it rough, don't we?
Something was scraping.
I know they did not just complain about having it rough after talking about thousands of orphans being tortured. Trying to make me feel sorry for these guys? Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't here to see you ripped to shreds.
You know the tapes are most likely going to get worse, right?
Maybe the hour of joy was deserved.
If I find those guards in these prisons, I'm Gangnam styling all over their cobwebbed bones.
Last time we got on a train, it derailed, and we got found by a giant feline.
Well, this time doesn't look good either. They took my hands, and it's
not
pitch
another
black.
train.
Can't be too cautious with this game.
What?
Oh?
Why did the TV turn on?
Someone's
Do we have
watching.
another awful instructional video we
No.
have to sit through?
Now what's this?
Uh-oh.
The doctor.
Feel something squirming its way beneath my skin.
Well, if it isn't the virus.
Basic foreign little germ.
Ironic comment coming from you.
But I see.
We're in danger. A lot of danger.
He can control the floor?
Oh, you
what
kidding
sort of
me?
malware is this thing?
We can't trust anything in here.
Remember, we're on a train.
Is it just the tracks, or is he shaking it?
Along the shadows above, and only managed to squirm all the way down here, but by the barest skin of your teeth.
Okay, now
We
it's gonna get
actually did
worse.
pretty well.
Shadows here that will be of use to you.
That's something for me to decide.
Beneath your feet is yours.
Now he's controlling the
We're
floor.
cooked. Can't fight us on fair terms.
Not from me.
Well, we'll just see about that because you just struck beef with the world's best security guard.
If he was a smart antagonist, he would have ended us.
That does not appear
Yeah,
to be the case.
he wants it.
But
he
it
wants,
seems he's not smart enough.
he wants to
Where
be a
are we
sadist and play
Escape
with
the
us like a
prison? I thought
like a
that
toy.
was the whole reason we were down here.
That was before our plans were foiled by a rogue EXE.
What the?
That's a hanging body.
Poppy was
Oh
right
my
about this place
gosh.
not trying to hide itself.
Well, you seem pretty busy at the moment, so I'll let you be.
He was going to have as much dialogue as a dead tree stump.
Kinda did it to himself for working with an
Are you
evil
guys
company.
hanging out?
Next time, work at a brewery or the CIA or be a mailman. Something more innocent.
And be a horrible father, too, while you're at it.
I saw
Whoa,
you
whoa,
squeak
whoa, whoa.
by. That's concerning.
What, the fact that we have company or the fact that he evaporated?
Maybe it's the...
Look who it is.
Well, maybe it's him now.
Hello?
You're darn tootin'.
Oh, no.
We got more company than just the computer man.
Keep a close eye
Not
out for
good.
anything suspicious.
This doesn't look too good,
I think I just
guys.
found the suspicion right here. Closed doors to stop critters from pursuing.
I'm not much for being a guessing man, but something tells me that we're gonna
Closed,
be running
not
from these
open.
things.
Bink. Hope you like a well-done steak because this thing is cooked.
A good question that Donald raised earlier was, what is our goal now? Because we already figured out what happened to our coworkers.
What do I got to do here? Light
They're
this
all
thing
gone.
on fire?
To answer your question, Barack, even if we wanted to leave, we wouldn't be able to, because the prototype will just use us like a coat hanger.
What a nothing burger. I'm on my way to harass more stuffed animals.
Our main objective is getting rid of him.
I want a
And of
new
course,
hand that's
whoever's
formed
aiding
into
him,
a
which
fist and you
seems to
can
be
fight
Computer
back a
Man.
bit.
Right, I guess it was kind of a dumb question considering we're on somebody's homemade snuff tape.
Finally found the way to go after being trapped in here for what felt like an actual 10 years.
It always...
Oh my gosh, look what happened to this guy.
That's gotta
I'll
hurt.
take this though.
Hey, look, it's
a
the
red
original
hand.
hand from the first chapter.
Looks like
Finally.
everything comes full circle.
Can we finally get out of here now? And look what the cat dragged in.
I just noticed this guy's name is the Doctor.
Heavy breathing is indicative of fear. And rightly so.
Here's a question for all of you who loves playing horror games. I do not. Who is actually worse when it comes to crimes? William Afton or this doctor? Who is actually worse? I know we just started with this one, but judging by how the body count and he targets orphans, experiments, and basically did all of this, who is actually worse by far? By the amount of the body count, the doctor is worse for me. William is a lunatic in how he ends people's lives. But who is actually worse in life?
Nobody's afraid of you, pal.
Something tells me he wants us to be afraid of him.
Yeah.
About to get jumped.
What did I do?
They just seem to hate you.
They're coming on all sides. It's going
Fire
down.
flare,
Shoot the
stupid!
fireball, Donald. What are you doing?
How long is this gonna last? They've been rearing their heads at me for hours.
It's been 30 seconds, but I understand how that can be confusing.
Why
are they
Naruto
faster down
music?
here? They weren't this bad in play care.
Maybe because they're more hungry? Hard to imagine someone ruthless as Catnap, but this guy could probably be a rival.
If there's ever a Poppy Playtime
mini-
movie, you could
a
always
mini
be
hunky.
the actor, Joe.
Hopefully I'll be able to
Oh.
deliver the expectations set for my career.
Can we talk about this at a different time, please?
Have
Whoa,
you?
they're
Are
just all
these
coming at me.
actually orphans?
So now is it a good time to discuss my acting career?
Let me scan this thing first before you guys yap about whatever millennial garbage you have to say.
Perfect. So yeah, my acting career.
What's even going on with that? I didn't even know you had any remote interest in acting, but here we are.
Well, I was already president, and I was wondering what else.
Shut up.
The name's Barnaby. Would you
Not this guy.
be my friend?
Gary suffered from this.
I regret interrupting you, Joe.
In terms of
Nice.
acting, I was just wondering what else I could accomplish with this life of mine.
Just stick your talent under the sun, ready for the viewing, yeah?
Just like how I'm manhandling these bars with my big, strong muscles. They don't call me the world's best strongman for nothing.
But I figured I could have a Stan Lee role in films where he just makes a cameo and kind of dips out. And that's about it.
That would work if you wrote things, Joe. You put the toilet paper roll over and call it talent.
By the
Ollie?
way, over is the proper way to have the toilet paper.
Are you kidding me, Ollie? How about you come out of the refrigerator so we can hear you?
Make your way to...
Well, all we know now is that we have to watch out for something. Maybe it's the doctor he's referring to.
We already
Or
knew about the
Yarnaby.
doctor causing some problems. Can only wonder what message Ollie is trying to
The hell
relay
was
to us
that?
here.
Do I need to find a key for that door?
Made us.
Why do you keep asking questions we don't know the answer to?
And how do I get rid of this tutorial?
Root back to answer 1.
Oh boy.
Looks like we found the party room. Did you guys have a fun time getting wasted?
Must have been a Florida State college party.
Good thing I listed Barron to BYU.
What the?
All right then.
Holy
Looks like this got
crap.
dark really quick.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
I don't think that they'll be getting in the way anytime soon.
It's
A
been
red
10
key
years,
card?
so...
This is probably going to unlock one door and that's it.
Still can't get rid of the tutorial I see. It is a new game, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was a bug.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
This is like trying to move around someone in the middle of Black Friday shopping.
Those bargain hunters are always made up of the worst
I've heard about
creatures
that meme.
alive.
You know, we've been doing it a lot more, but it still feels weird not to be actively guiding you guys through a game.
They're basically
You
there to
have
watch,
to
Joe.
actually sit around for the ride?
I've always sat around anyways, but again, going in blind is a different experience.
Are you serious? We got more of this?
This time, actually bring out your flare so they run.
Wait a minute.
What?
Before I start the next part, I'm restarting.
What? Why?
Because this tutorial screen is not going away.
Not surprised for a game that just came out.
Is it good now? Cool,
Good.
I might not go insane anymore. Never mind, we're
Okay,
definitely
what the...
going insane.
Stop doing that, please.
What is this thing?
Sudden...
Oh, wait,
Red smoke!
That's red
Oh,
smoke
no.
that's
Put
filling
on our
the
gas
room.
mask.
Barack, I don't think we have one.
What? How did we lose it?
I don't know,
Catnap
but
took
it
it.
wasn't in our
What am I
inventory.
supposed to do? How do I stop the red smoke?
I think you got to get into that control room somehow.
Look around for any doors or hidden passageways. Maybe even a hole in the ground or something.
Wait, I found it.
No way.
This is the way we're supposed to go.
I don't know how much time we got left until we pass out, but we better hurry up before we find out.
Well, there's our problem right there. Now what do we do about it?
Stop standing so close to the smoke. We're not trying to huff galaxy gas.
There's got to be another way.
It's somewhere around here.
Right here. I got to take off these planks.
Look at our vision.
We're so cooked, it's not even funny.
Please tell me the exit is right here. Are you serious?
Yeah, we're dead.
I can't see. And we're dead.
At least we know the timing.
They forcefully pressed the alcohol glasses onto our face after a minute. Got it.
I'll see what I can do with that information. Wait, we spawn right here?
Seems like Donald kinda helped.
I hope the doctor doesn't mind that I phoned a friend to help avoid his Russian torture
Move!
methods.
And
Stop
then we go through here?
yapping!
Oh, I get it.
Seems like you had the right idea, Donald, but the game just didn't allow you to pass through.
Not surprised that the world's best security guard gets the steel toe boot lodged firmly where the sun doesn't shine.
And then we just put this here, and then turn it, and hopefully that shuts off the valve.
If I Love Lucy has taught me anything, it's to avoid comical scenarios and be smart around a valve.
What a mythical reel pull.
What? Oh, I still got to get out of here.
Yeah, I was about to say
Oh,
just because you shut
Barry's
off
the
the
one
valve
playing.
doesn't mean that the smoke goes away.
Can we get the gas mask back now? I actually liked it when there wasn't a hole in my lungs from plutonium.
We got some sort of code here? You know, I will say that the puzzles aren't too bad, but there's some that are just kind of annoying rather than puzzling.
I think one of the criticisms that I saw from Chapter 3
I
was
think
the
it's on
fact
the
that getting
calendar.
chased while doing puzzles is way more
Match
of a
the number
challenge
with
than
the
people think
with the
it is.
alphabet.
What am I looking around for? There's just random numbers on the calendar. Am I supposed to put these in?
2E,
I just thought there were too
3C,
many puzzles.
4G.
I thought I was playing Poppy
A6.
Playtime, not Honey Pop.
How do you know about Honey Pop?
How do you know about it?
Uh-oh, Joe.
Well, whatever is going on between you two, that code was not correct, so I got to figure out what I'm missing.
Barack, I think I already see it.
Check the cage, so I got to coordinate the numbers with the letters.
So let me think about this for a second. If we're fighting a computer virus, just how exactly are we going to fight him? Do we just fry his circuit board?
I think this is right. And it
Nice.
was.
My guess is...
Nice job, Barry.
Oh, it's sucking up the red smoke. I thought I did something bad there.
Press
for a
the
second.
button.
But back to
think.
what I was saying, if he's a computer, we're probably going to have a similar charge function with our hand like last chapter with the catnap fight.
Wow, it's a dang good thing that I avoided that glass because the pressure just melted it.
Well, yeah, but we don't have our green hand, so I'm thinking of ways we could possibly take down this tyrannical SSD.
Do I go through here? Okay, didn't seem the safest. After all, you can never really tell with this factory.
Yeah, for all you know, that could have came crashing down on
Yeah.
your head. We don't
True.
really know what the doctor can and can't control.
What the hell?
Something I've noticed about all these terrifying toys is that they always love to play with their food.
Well, except for Huggy Wuggy. When that thing saw you, it was on sight.
Dog Day 2, if
True.
we're counting him, but he was an ally until
It was not on site. Huggy was stalking you. If you notice the face in the door, there was one moment where they're collecting the box thingies and putting them in to get the red hand. Huggy was staring at them from one of the doors, and the other one, his arm was snaking at the door, like seemingly trying to goad you in to go there. That's he was not on site. He was just stalking you, and then when push came to shove, he wanted to eat you.
He was amalgamated like the Thing movie.
I still cannot believe they sawed that man in half and had him looking like a slinky. I wonder whose idea that was.
Either the prototype or catnap.
Well, this is certainly doing a lot.
I'm guessing we're going to have to find a battery pack or something.
Well, better get to...
The
what
door.
was that?
Thought I just saw some light in the corner of my eye.
We got a control room here? I feel like we're about to direct a spaceship to land on the moon.
With all the experiments going on at this place, maybe that was next on the chopping block.
Sending mommy long legs into the darkness of space might actually rid this place of the spider jokes.
Oh, don't worry. They'll be around during this playthrough at some point.
So when I do this, this door closes. And when I do this, that door closes.
So are you thinking what I'm thinking?
There either has to be a way around this wall so I can turn both of them on, or there's got to be a way to keep the doors open. And I think I just found the ticket.
What could possibly be the purpose of adding this contraption in a toy factory? How will this thing guarantee a boost in profit margin?
You could say the same thing about this entire factory.
I'm starting to wonder if Mark Zuckerberg is funding this business.
No, because Mark Zuckerberg knows how to run a business.
You know.
Oh, great.
I never thought I'd see another like you.
An alpha male?
A human.
That too.
Certainly not an employee like you.
Interesting.
But something makes you different.
I wonder why.
That much.
MC?
We're three guys in one.
I can't say what exactly that something is.
I'm the LeBron James of security guards.
Kind of surprised you didn't say Jordan.
The others you faced, 1170, 1188.
Oh, the experiments.
222.
Is he talking about the other toys?
Yep.
He must be.
Huggy, Mommy, and Catnap.
You're grabbing a yarn-infested golden retriever? How am I going to be scared of that?
Uh-oh. Where is he?
Are we waiting for something?
Boy,
That's a very big yarn dog.
Pitbull owners will see this and then name their dog Princess.
Jeez.
Wonder what made him so angry.
His mouth opens sideways.
Keep making this enjoyable for me. I'll be taking notes.
I already know what we got to do.
Taking what?
We got to find battery packs that are going to help put down this rabies-infested roach.
Are you sure?
Actually, I think you just got to put it in the right socket.
Too bad we got to where the wild things are lying roaming around here.
I'm preparing for a jump scare as soon as we enter a new area.
Yeah.
Now you're just bringing it upon you.
Whoa now!
He's already out here?
He can't climb up the wall, right?
I'm hoping he's not...
I think he can.
Is that Mr. Fantastic?
That is a big arm!
Now I wonder who that was.
I don't.
I think that was
Avoid
Doey.
detection from Yarnaby. Looks like we got some stealth going on here.
I really hope that he's not walking around these tunnels.
All right,
because we
Sam
would be
Fisher,
so
do
quick.
your job.
I won't be able to figure that out if you keep screaming, Donald.
He is massive.
He doesn't see me.
Keep talking that loud, and he will.
Now what do we do?
Doey?
What's he about to do?
So does this mean he's a good guy?
He has this stupid cowardly lion distracted, so he's good enough for me.
Make sure you don't make too much noise. Otherwise, that overgrown prehistoric creature is going to eat us alive.
I think we're in the clear.
Okay.
I mean, if he can jump up here, he deserves to eat us.
How much longer until I make that doctor look for a new cable provider?
As long as we have more notes to read, you'll have to hold your Yarnabies.
I really hope it's not as long as the last one.
And it
We
will
cannot be for real.
Poppy Playtime. What the hell?
So that letter was just about the doctor becoming even more unlikable.
And, oh my gosh, that scared the urine away from my
Did he
trap.
not see you?
Okay, that was a bit more detailed than I wanted it to be, but we live and we learn.
Is he still there?
He's just spawn camping me at this point. How do we even get rid of him?
Either Doey is going to give us another distraction or we have to go at a timed interval.
Turned around. Now he's
It's
not
okay,
home!
Obama. I'm not trying to become puppy chow.
I'm in. What am I doing? Get
He's
in!
pulling you back, Obama.
Calm down. We got through it. We're good.
Yeah, for now. Is he gone?
I thought I just heard a flap close, like a sort of doggy door. I'd still be on my guard, though. You can never really tell with this game.
You were absolutely right, though, Joe. He is massive.
I have zero idea on how we're going to fight this thing.
Someone bring
The
out his
extra
evil
editing
big
makes it
brother,
funnier.
Yarn Scar.
Uh-oh.
It's Yarnaby! Run!
I can't. It's not letting me.
We're
Okay,
thinking
it's
with our head on the floor.
cutscene. Cutscene.
Yep, I'd get to running.
You don't
Oh,
have
you
to
gotta
tell
be
me
kidding
twice.
me.
Start hitting those corners, Obama. Leave him in the dust.
Doughy?
Him again?
I'm caught on the box.
You are so awful, Obama.
Insult me when we're safe. Get in!
What are we doing?
Okay, I think
Why are
we're
you
in the clear.
dicking
I
around with
just
the
want to say
controls?
this. The crouching mechanic is all sorts of messed up.
Okay.
It's like I'm trying to hit the worm when I'm being chased by a yarn lion.
Is it me, or do these vents look a lot cleaner than the ones in the last chapter?
Very
Yeah.
interesting thing to focus on.
We got another key card here. That should come in handy.
We got another cutout.
What's this
Who's
one got to
this?
say?
Hello, I'm Pianosaurus.
Okay.
Can't wait to see what horrors are revealed on this tape.
Come on.
Graver, have you considered what we talked about?
I don't like Laith Pierre.
Mr. Pierre, I won't lie. I was at a loss for words at first.
What's that
At
on the
being
screen?
evil?
It's a shelf?
Hit me pretty hard. I felt so badly. I still do. For the ones that go through the,
If you remember, Stella is the head of the play care, by the
You
way.
really care about them.
yes. It hurts to
Then stop being
see
involved.
them hurt. I don't think there's any way around that feeling.
Yeah, that's your conscience.
Yeah.
But
Nope, she's lost.
I did some soul searching
And lost it?
and got to thinking about the bigger picture.
What is that sound?
About what your researchers wrote.
Why
Yep,
is the
she's gone.
subtitle
Well, the work itself. What
Getting
you've all
cut.
been able to do? I mean, it's nothing short of a miracle.
Filling them with polyester?
Wow.
I know you have more goals to hit, but even as is, just
So from conscience to insanity, just like that. Soul search and she becomes a monster like the Doctor. Wow. Well, I guess science truly is an evil in some respects. I wonder what your tone will be if you're the one being experimented on. Wow.
The glaze is crazy.
do they know when it'll be fully ready?
We're still working out the timeline.
They had way bigger plans, huh?
I see.
You know, the project lead, Dr. Sawyer, wasn't sure about giving you that information in the first place.
Is that old
He thinks
cable
your
box?
affection towards those kids could be a liability. What do you think about that?
I took this job because I wanted to help change kids' lives for the better.
This is far from that.
Of course,
Yeah.
these procedures are far from ideal. I cried like a baby when I read them.
But
But I started
But?
looking past the here and now. Started looking down the road a bit. And that's when it clicked.
Are we
What
serious?
your researchers can do down here will someday help a lot of people out there. Including so many kids.
This is
Okay. So the needs of the many outweigh the needs of a few. Or, in other words, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Remember that, everyone. So she is basically morally compromised, and yeah, join the villain club. You're a part of it now. You're no hero. Don't ever call yourself like that if this is the case. I would be surprised if William Afton said, I'm doing this for the... But we all know what he thinks. At least he's honest about it. He's a psychopath.
a coping mechanism if I've ever heard it.
That's a bigger and better change than I could ever have hoped to
Justifying
no way we're
massacre.
rationalizing
make.
this.
Change I want to help make.
I knew you'd understand.
And then they all died.
The good ending.
You know what this whole situation basically is, Obama?
What?
Playtime? Don't turn me into marketable plushies. Playtime! That, but a bit more complicated.
You know what? I give it an A.
The hell
for
was that?
accuracy.
So what do we got to do now? There's a door over there, but it looks blocked off.
Maybe we got to slink across that ledge.
You know, you just might be...
Look at the
What
ground!
Pianosaurus?
Wait, he doesn't know we're here.
Oh no!
Well, now he knows.
Maybe he's
You're
deaf
toast.
like Beethoven was.
I really hope so.
You better kill that hope.
How did this even happen? Are we really
Are you just
this
gonna look
stupid?
at it?
Is this supposed to happen?
It's been real, boys.
Oh, what?
Wait,
This is what
Joey?
happens when you mess with me. I get my goons on you.
what is he doing?
Oh,
There we go.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
he's
this
just
is
going to
amazing.
town.
I love
Wow,
when we
Bart.
talk over each
he's
other.
hulking out.
Get out of here, keyboard mouth.
It's not over yet?
What is Doey doing to that thing?
Tearing him apart. Oh,
No, thank you, Doey. I'm okay.
That hit the spot.
oh, he
ate him?
I haven't eaten.
Oh, that's messed up.
That's not even in the question anymore.
I have been.
Whoa, don't get too close, Doey. We're not cool just yet.
I won't eat you.
Yeah, really funny,
I think
Joey.
you're insane.
Oh,
I'm Doey.
Markiplier?
I was told to expect you.
In a good way?
Whoa
Oh,
now.
Follow me.
I think you're forgetting something.
Follow
Wait,
Doey.
way to
Well,
cut the
hopefully we don't
tension.
get absorbed.
So am I the only one that heard Markiplier?
Yeah, I kind of did, but I think it would be a lot more obvious if they put in someone famous. For example, Jacksepticeye was in a VHS tape in Chapter 2.
yes,
but
I
we
saw
missed
that
it.
Why didn't you point it out?
from
Yeah,
someone
I threw on
else's
that one.
playthrough. Oh,
What's up, Doey?
Interrogation rooms. They question us here after watching us.
Like an evil Santa.
and she was justifying this. That what her name was?
Doey is an interesting creature amalgamation.
I hope he's on our side because I don't like his stretch abilities at all. Reminds me of a certain spider that shall not be named.
Doey, you gotta stop popping around these corners.
Wait, what is he?
Okay, he did a Terminator. That was
Well,
the
all right,
T-1000.
Some nasty balls in this place.
Oh,
But I
oh.
can get you across. Oh yes, definitely.
Hold the
Pillsbury
bars.
Doughboy just turned himself into the Golden Gate Bridge and our character isn't saying a thing.
Seems like we're taking the role of a silent protagonist.
At the worst time in the century, how about you talk to these orphans and beg them to stop trying to eat us?
Considering that they're all being controlled by the prototype, it's best to not try to bargain with them.
Which is why I'm wondering what reason Doey has for helping us.
Well, Poppy said that we have allies down here.
So he could
Could be
be
the
one.
ally in question.
Have you seen Poppy anywhere?
Right on time.
Ollie said she was around. Somewhere.
Oh,
few
you're
miles
friends
towards
with
the
Ollie.
surface.
Also said you can trust me. I read.
All right, so much for that voice dialogue.
What are you gonna... Oh,
There's a safe place up ahead. It's not too far from here.
I can't tell if he's silly putty or Play-Doh.
Right. You can't fit through here.
yeah, Donald's put on too much weight for that.
Did you see him?
Now, let's see if we can't get these doors open. You check out there. I'll look back here.
He had the stomach of a fat Italian plumber.
Get out of the prison yard. I saw some chains lying around on some spools. Might have to use those.
By the way, is it just me, or is the objective sound way too loud? It sounds like I'm sitting next to a tuba,
Yeah, even my ears are starting to hurt.
and that's how you know it's a problem.
Can this help?
What's up?
Oh,
This thing
Does
is going
that
to
dog
treat us
day-
like a whack-a-mole.
This was once a work yard, you know.
Why are you so angry?
Maybe two would be here
a work yard. So they're
Oh?
during the day. They'd have us work whatever they wanted.
so it really is a prison. So they're basically doing penal work. Penal, as in the prison, you're either breaking rocks down to use as rubble or doing license plate. How do I know this? Cartoons, because we've seen how Mrs. Puff was in SpongeBob making coat hangers, and in Looney Tunes, I watch I think Bugs Bunny making license plates. So basically, they put the souls or the brains of orphans into these dolls and work them to literal unalive, basically. These guys are bastards. This doctor and all who followed him should be thrown to Ultimate Custom Night alongside William Afton.
Us to do. We'd
Scum.
The hour of joy was deserved. I rest my
True.
case.
Poppy said the innocent, the guilty. Yeah, I don't think they're innocent at all. This was sick.
Stick them in here.
Doey, how do I get out of here?
Just listen to the dialogue for a moment.
Which of you will it be? They'd watch from up there. It was usually over within minutes. The guards, they'd be hysterical. Nobody died. No, because then people would know. But the next day and every day after, they would work. Oh, yeah. Hard as they could. And they'd never cause trouble.
Yeah, it sounds like Markiplier.
Yeah, this thing is going to be a problem.
The more and more I hear about this company, the more and more I'm starting to realize that the hour of joy really was kind of deserved.
It is certainly getting very hard to defend Playtime Co. under any circumstance.
I don't know how much we're going to cut from that, but that took way longer than it should have.
That was a solid 25 minutes of you wandering around the halls like a lost dog day.
These puzzles lack a lot more direction.
What do you mean by that?
This chapter has a very open atmosphere, and that makes it difficult to know what exactly it wants from you.
It heard one thing about Joe becoming an actor and had to kill any interest he has in the game.
Why is Doey just standing like that? Also, shut up, Donald.
Couldn't get through for a second.
Over here.
Is this thing just always running away from us?
Oh, look, we got another letter.
Please be a bit shorter.
No.
You got too wishful thinking.
Wait!
What the frick is that?
Why do you do the things you do?
Joey, we've walked in circles for the past 3 minutes. Please get us to our destination.
That's supposed to be Obunga. I know some
Try
memes.
to keep the power off in here. I'll turn it on for you, though. It'll open a door downstairs.
You know, this entire game has happened in the span of one day. I wonder how tired our character is.
I've only done an hour so far, and my back feels like it needs to crack.
And there Doey just is, smiling away as we do his dirty work.
Not worth saving orphan toys if we can't get our hands dirty.
Isn't that really the whole reason why we took office? To help the country?
Yes, but some of us left Candy Cadet in charge while we went on vacation.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. I don't know why your voice got sour at the end, but it's okay.
I'm telling you that Doey is going to be the key factor to this chapter. Did you see the force that man had when he put down the piano gator?
I thought it was a piano dinosaur.
Pretty much the same
Pianosaurus Rex.
Can I stop getting lens flared?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Guess I'll see you inside.
This Chum is Fum monster is going to give me the heebie-jeebies.
What the?
It's Kissy Missy.
What the hell happened to you? Oh,
who is that?
The prototype. What are you doing here? It's too early.
You gonna explain who this is, Poppy?
Can we rewind that? Was that an arm? The long fingers? Or is it just... It's so weird to see it in silhouettes.
Why?
1, 2...
Oh,
Who is that?
I think it's fingers. Man.
You gonna explain who this is, Poppy?
I love the in-depth
Whatever
lore
it
of
is, it
this.
has a lot of legs.
Did anybody else notice the way Kissy Missy is injured?
Yeah, from the end of last chapter.
You can let us go now, Kissy Missy.
We should be able to make it into the safe haven from
Is she okay?
Well, I guess not.
We're
We still
missing.
have no answers on what was that thing.
It was probably either the doctor or the prototype. Either way, it was the first time we ever saw anything like that.
Go.
Now would you please let go of us? You have the grip of Gorilla Glue.
Is this the entrance? We can't get in. Hurry up, Kissy.
That's a nice little drawing right there.
The duality of two men is
Oh,
defined
she's
by
got
you
a
two. Also,
freaking
notice
brace.
how the tub of lard is missing?
Whoa, look at this.
It's like a whole underground fortress.
Is that Scoutbot sentient?
What's going on?
Look at how he pops out of the cut.
Kissy! Goodness.
At least she survived. We heard some awful noises.
Need to get her help. Now!
Poppy. Is that...
Huh? Why is he questioning her?
There's something outside.
Take her to one of the beds. I'll check the defenses.
Can't you slip through the defenses?
Still outside.
Not just something. It's him. He's out there.
You brought him down?
What? It's that bad?
We'll talk about this later.
I don't like this guy.
I'll make sure out there is where he stays.
Come on with the sound effects.
I did not know it got this serious down here. So does that mean that the whole time when the power was off, this place was off?
So are you going to tell us which op slid on you? Because we'll ride for our dog.
I don't think it could be anyone else but the prototype.
Okay?
What
So
about
now
us?
what's the plan, Poppy? What can we even do?
Tempers are not calm right now.
I didn't know it had gotten this bad.
Haven't they been stalked by the claw machine?
I need to make this right.
And how do we do that?
What I said on the elevator, it's true. The orphans weren't killed during the Hour of Joy.
Okay.
They were taken.
Wasn't that 10 years ago? Shouldn't they be fully functional adults by now?
Prototype's home. They are alive, but sleeping.
Interesting.
Are they put into cold sleep?
And he knows we're here.
I'd be surprised if he didn't know.
If we're going to free them and stop the prototype, we need to plan for both at the same time.
That sounds like an absolutely awful idea.
From Playcare, it's an accelerant. All it needs is high pressure and a little spark, and it ignites.
Is that so?
The plan is this. We'll fill the foundation with smoke and line it with old mining charges. Then once you, me, and Kissy have freed the orphans, our friends here will blow this place sky high.
Okay.
Wow, you were right on the money, Don.
What happens to the creatures that are here, Poppy? Have you thought of that?
See what he needs. I'll be here.
Well, this is our opportunity to see what we got working with in this
So
place.
this is basically a
It sort of
sanctuary.
reminds me of a safe area that they would have in certain Halo missions. Although this isn't really the sort of safe area I had in mind. A lot less cozy. What do you want?
Something I want to talk to you about.
Hopefully we don't die a horrible death while we're in here.
That's not something I would want to foreshadow.
I heard what you did above. What you survived.
Well, I am the world's best security guard and platformer.
We need your help.
Of course you do.
The voice out there. The one in the prison.
The doctor.
They call him the Doctor.
See, I was right.
Dr. Harley Sawyer.
Oh,
He
okay.
was the scientist in charge of creating
How is he still alive?
us.
He has some hatred in that name.
We don't know what he is, how he's still alive, but he works with the prototype.
Now
Oh.
you sound like Patrick Starr.
Starving us, making us sick, and...
Calm down, Dowie. Everything is all right.
He might have actually listened to you.
He controls it all with an Omni-hand, we think. The executives used them.
I'll be taking that from his possession in roughly several
Master
hours.
control to anything in the entire factory. And with it, he commands everything down here. Everything but this.
A Samsung freezer?
Runs completely on its own grid, away from the prison. For a time, it kept us safe. But now,
What?
Are we just your little errand
I
boy?
need you to stop the Doctor. To take his Omni-hand. We'll need it for the generator.
If this runs completely off the prison grid, then how is the Omni-hand actually going to be of use?
We'll need it too.
It's a battery, he said. Maybe it could re-energize the generator.
There, in safe haven. They're my family.
So they are alive?
I understand what Poppy wants. What she believes is right. Destroy the factory. Destroy him. But I ask you to consider
Yep, I can already tell this is going to be
Everything.
really problematic come the end of this thing.
everyone just to kill the prototype. How much do we
I'm going to back up from you, Dowie. This isn't a really convincing
The
argument.
others might believe it's right. That we should bury everything. But
What about you? That's the question.
Let's just think about it.
Joey, I gotta get home, so whichever way makes his wires get cut is the way I'm taking.
There's sewer access inside. That's your safest path to the no man's land.
Looks like we know what we gotta do.
But if you need to catch your breath, our safe haven is also yours.
Okay.
We're about 2 hours deep. I think I need to take a few days off.
I think I need to take a few weeks off.
You know what? We steal everything else from Corey Kenshin. Might as well steal his brakes, too.
What? Alright, I think that's it for this video. And yes, so this is gonna be done in parts as well. So this is part 1, although the title is different. There's no part 1 at all. So I think the next one's gonna be part 2 and part 3. I don't know. This is I think this is long because you have to go through Yarnaby, the doctor, and yeah. And the prototype. So are we gonna get the prototype at the end of this? I may have watched Gary, but I cut out because the stream and it's too long. Playing this game is absolutely 1, a puzzle, 2, the difficulty, 3, and the bugs, the numerous bugs. There was this one thing about the game on Gary's Factor stream. He was caught in a death loop. Basically, he auto-saved when Yarnaby was killing him. Yarnaby entering the room. So whenever he restarts the level, Yarnaby is a few seconds away, and just like that, he sees him and basically one of the things. And the problem with the hiding spots, they said you need to hide from Yarnaby. It doesn't matter. If you're hiding there, he knows you're there and just bites you. So there's something wrong with this game, and it needs a lot of patch fixes. It absolutely does. Gary is a testament to that. So if you're wondering, go to Gary's Factor, the guy who makes the Ghost Face or the Chaotic Adventures of Billy and Stu, the Ghost Faces in Mortal Kombat 1. If you're curious, but I digress. Link to this video is in the description below. Hope you like this. I am interested in the lore even more. And answer my question, guys. Who is worse, William Afton or these people of Poppy Playtime? Up to you. So, yeah. I'll see you guys soon on the next one. Hope you guys enjoy this. And until next time, Buster here, finally signing out. See you there or be square.